welcome everyone. Welcome to TED Talks episode 3, which is powered by Story of Souls and co-powered by Pop Family 7. I'll just give you a basic brief about what these two organizations who are sponsoring this show work for. So, Story of Souls is a platform which was started by our producer Nidhi ma'am, and Story of Souls basically works for those people who bring those personalities on our show who come out with an inspirational story, like today's guest, like Amish sir, and it's been a pleasure to have you. And Story of Souls also हम लोग उन पर्सनालिटीज को अपने शो पे लेके आते हैं जो इंस्पिरेशनल होती हैं और जो लोग सफोकेटेड होते हैं अपनी लाइफ अपनी स्टोरी से, जिनसे वो बात नहीं कर पाते हैं, हम उनको लेके आते हैं हमारे इस शो पे. एंड स्टोरी ऑफ सोल्स हैज अचीव्ड अ लॉट. हम लोग ऑल इंडिया रेडियो पे भी फीचर हुए हैं एंड आवर प्रोड्यूसर वाज कॉल्ड इन ऑल इंडिया रेडियो. Paw Family 7 is an organization which is run by me, and it's an NGO which works for stray dogs and for poor class people, and हम उनको basic necessities के साथ provide करते हैं जो उनको नहीं मिलती हैं, और उनके जो राइट्स होते हैं जो उनको नहीं मिल पाते हैं हम उनको वो प्रोवाइड करते हैं. एंड yeah, these organizations are doing really great. So first of all, you guys
are doing commendable work, and thanks for having me on the show. And let's start.
First of all, first question to call you, like, is your name Amish or is your name Varun Khullar?
My name is Varun Khullar, but yeah, my stage name is Amish. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll call you partially. Okay, so sir, I want कि आप हमारी ऑडियंस को आप अपने आप बताओ कि आज हमारा क्या टॉपिक है उसका टॉक शो का, एंड हम लोग किस बारे में हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप अपने वर्ड्स में बताओगे तो वो ज्यादा कन्वीनियंट रहेगा सबको.
So basically, this talk is about that how to get out of a difficult situation, how to overcome them, and what we believe is that if we are put into a difficult situation, we are degrading ourselves, or we are putting in such kind of a place where we are not able to evolve. But according to my theory, according to my journey, मेरी जो journey निकली है उससे मेरा ये मानना है कि that difficult situations are a very essential part of your life. If there are no difficult situations in your life, if you are not living then you're not living your life to the fullest. So I according to me, it's more about that how you live your life. How should you see your life in such a way that there's nothing going wrong in your life. Everything is according to the plan, but how you deal with that is the main important thing which we are going to talk about today.
Okay, that was great. So to tell everyone about a brief of Sir's journey, basically he is a paralyzed person who is working as a DJ and who is doing shows all over Delhi and I think all over India as well, is what I got to know from your story. Yeah. And he had a commendable journey so far, and I want कि आप सर अपनी जर्नी, अपनी स्टोरी जो आपके साथ इंसिडेंट्स हुए, जो सर्कमस्टांसेस थे, एंड व्हाट यू आर टुडे इज एन इंस्पिरेशन टू मेनी आउट देयर. आई वांट टू नो कि हमारी ऑडियंस उस स्टोरी को सुने, क्योंकि मेरे को तो पता है पर मैं चाहता हूँ कि वो ऑडियंस भी सुने.
No, definitely. So I was living a very normal life until June 2014, and I was a college-going student doing my master's in mass comm and journalism, and suddenly I met with this accident which made me paralyzed chest down. And I was traveling to Manali from Delhi, and just for a weekend getaway from all the things which were going in our lives, like going to internship and all this thing. And then we suddenly made a plan to go to Manali. Suddenly, without a thought, we should go to the hills for a getaway, and after that we come back and get back to our normal lives. And in between, I met with this accident which made me paralyzed chest down. I was like the guy who was driving the car, the driver, he didn't saw the truck coming from the other side, and just to avoid the collision with the truck, he molded the truck towards the wrong side, and we went off the hill. And we were almost 25 feet down, and our car got stuck over there. And on the spot, I was diagnosed as a spinal cord injury patient, which means that I'm paralyzed chest down. So basically, what exactly happens in spinal cord injury is wherever your spinal cord breaks, from that point of spinal cord, you get paralyzed chest down, and it depends upon the degree of the injury, that whether it's an incomplete injury, whether it's a complete injury, whether there's a compression in your nerves. And so that was the scenario. And so that was pretty much that how this journey of mine got started, and how I started seeing things in a very different way. The way I used to see it before my injury were totally, I had a totally different perspective towards them after my injury. मेरा बिल्कुल perspective towards life got changed in a single snap, like in a single snap, that everything was changed. And it was a good, it was a, I will say that it was a journey full of obstacles, or maybe full of things which can make anyone weak in a certain way, anyone. But on the other brighter side to it was that if I was getting through those difficult situations, or through those things which were making me weak, I was not even realizing that I was getting more stronger every single day. So that was the whole journey from the very starting. That how this is a blessing in disguise to me. I always say that how you can see blessings in small thing, not small thing. It was a very disastrous thing which happened with me at that very time. But it's all about that, how you see those situations in a positive way, and how you overcome them, and how you evolve from them. That's the most important thing. That what you learn from them, because that's the only reason why they come into your life. That's the only reason.
Okay. So as of now, you're working as a DJ in Delhi NCR,
Yeah.
and you have been in a lot of shows. So the work you do is very inspirational, and I think a lot of people notice that. So are you awarded with any achievement as of now, or till yet is Saltak any achievement for the work you
I
do
never.
after so much of?
Yeah. So if you will say that people see you when I'm performing on a wheelchair, it never bothers me. I never think that I'm different from anyone. So that thinking takes a lot of time to come into your life. Like in my situation, it took a long time. But yes, after a certain point of time, when you start believing or start living your life in such a way that you don't think that you are different from anyone. And I believe that there's nobody different from anyone. In any case, it's not about a disabled person. It is not about a person with some other kind of ailment, or any kind of segment. But we have categorized in our society. It hardly matters. I think so. There's nobody different out there. It's all our thinking what makes the other person different. So in my case, if I will say that before my injury, when I used to see a person sitting on a wheelchair, I had a totally different perspective. So when I came into the same position, I had a totally different perspective. Everybody is living their own lives in a certain way. Everybody have their own challenges. So you can't compare anyone to anyone. Like I can't compare myself to you or anybody else, or any fucking person on this planet. But on the other hand, I would not want to be also, because I'm living my life. Somebody else is living his or her own life. So this is something which should be eliminated from the society, that we should categorize people, that this segment of society, these are the disabled people, or maybe any other community or something like that. So that plays a very important role. And coming back to your question, that it hardly matters to me now. I never think that I'm sitting on a wheelchair. I always say that I'm walking on a wheelchair. So for me, if I'm performing, or if I'm doing my work, or if I'm going out, if I'm out with my friends, or if I'm doing anything, I'm doing it like a normal person, because this thing never hampers me in my way. So that thought has overcome with a certain period of time. But yes, I'm into such kind of position where I don't get bothered because of these things.
Okay. So I had this question about your journey. Like after your accident happened, how did you why, like you said that you were pursuing mass communication and journalism. So how did it chose to be a DJ? Why only a DJ? Why not any other career? Why only a
So
DJ?
I actually always wanted to become a DJ, but my father was like that, always have a plan B if you want to go ahead, because suppose if you, because see, I've seen it with, since I've I've seen this thing that all the artistic fields are not considered as a profession in India. If you can see, it's not
Yeah.
categorized as a profession. It's still a freelancing thing which people are doing it. So I was doing masters. I actually did my graduation in foreign trade and international practices from Delhi University, and
Okay.
because I the only interest, um, if I will say that if I had interest anything except like if I will say कि मेरा interest किसी और चीज में था except music तो वो था like marketing and economics. That was the only field. So I actually choose masters in mass comm and journalism because that was the very closest field to DJing, because they teach you event management, they teach you a lot of things which are a integral part of a festival, or maybe a what you call of, of the nightlife. They teach you a lot of things which are related to DJing. So
Yeah.
that was the reason that I was doing it, but I was very keen to do that also because it makes you learn a lot of things like photography, like event management, like economics, like how you design a festival, advertisements, so commercials, how you do that, anchoring. So that was something which which I which I was inclined towards to at that very time. So I was doing it for the same reason, and in that very time only I was learning DJing also. And suddenly I met with this
Okay.
accident, and music became my savior till now, and it will be forever.
Okay. So after this accident happened in 2014, I think in June, right? So after 2014, do you think that being on a wheelchair ever changed your life? Like, obviously it did, but in how different way did it change your life?
It
Did
actually
it lead
changed.
to a good path, or
I
did it lead to a loneliness
see
path? What happened?
it has shown me all the colors of the rainbow, if I will say. It has shown me everything from depression to a position where I was just lying down and crying. It has shown me to a very proud moment also when I was on the stage, like to one of the biggest festivals in India. So it has
Yeah.
shown me all the spectrums of color, if I will say. Not only sadness, but it has shown me, I will say that that sadness or that depression was turned into one of the most beautiful things which I've ever seen through my life. So it not only changed me. Yes, I know that it had it, like it has given me something which is an obstacle now that I'm not able to walk. But in return, it has given me a lot of things which I would not have realized if I would not have sitting on this wheelchair. So it not only changed me as a person, but it has totally changed my perspective towards life, how you live your
Okay.
life, how you should live your life in certain way, in a certain way, that you should not think that anything in your life is going against your will. It is something that it has to happen. How you deal with it, that's more important, because it's not going to degrade you, or it is not going to make you weak in any way. It is only going to make you strong. But it's your choice whether you want to take two paths. There are two paths when you get into a situation where in one path I can only think the whole time that why this thing has happened with me, and why I'm getting suffered because of this thing. On the other side, I have another choice that I should overcome all those things, and I believe that yes, I'm again ready to face another obstacle in my life. So I think so. The second path makes you more stronger every single day. And
Yeah.
it's not about that it happened to me on 2014. It happens every single day when I wake up. That you have challenges in your life, you have to face them, you have to get out of them. So that is the most important thing when you live your life. That don't think that something is coming into your life and making you weak. Believe that it is happening for your good only. Now it's your choice how you want to deal with it, whether you want to just crib about it or just be sad about it or get into depression because of thing, and just think that why this thing happened with me and I have to overcome this thing and I have to get back to my life. Because if you
Okay.
see, the heart rate is also not straight. If it is straight, then it is we are dead. So it's all up and downs in your life which makes you stronger. So it's very much important that this is the way you should see your life.
Okay. So my next question for you, like आपको when you got so successful, आप इतने successful DJ हो, and do you when you work, when you play in events, do you still receive that kind of sympathy from people? कि he's on wheelchair, he's working. People are very judgmental
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
and
yeah.
their कि घर की कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी जो व्हील चेयर पे काम करना पड़ेगा. So do you ever receive these kind of reactions from your audience or from your society?
See, I think so. Yeah, sympathy part is still there. Like it happens. Like people sympathize you, and I always say that कि आप sympathy दिखाने से अच्छा if you empathize the other person who
Yeah,
is in a
exactly. I
difficult
was
situation. Yeah, it's more important that you should empathize people rather than sympathizing them. Because see, if I'm living my life, if I'm getting suffered because of something, it's my I'm living it, nobody else is living it. I can't get into somebody else's shoes, nobody can get into my shoes. So it is very much important. Yes, you get sympathized by people, but on the other side there are people who empathize also they encourage you to get out of your bed and live your life to the fullest. So
yeah.
it's both the sides. But it doesn't, yeah, in the very starting initial time of my injury, yes, I used to get affected, that why people are seeing me, why uh, this thing is that thing that situation used to bother me at that very time. But when I started seeing life in a different perspective, I used to enjoy that thing, that I'm getting so much of attention. Why I'm getting so much of attention? I'm just a normal person living my life to the fullest. If somebody is going to a mall, even I'm going to a mall. It doesn't make any difference that I'm sitting on a wheelchair. So it's all about how you see uh, how you see situations in a way. And your second question, that does it ever affected my work? No, never. If I'm going out to perform or if I'm going to look for a gig, I never get affected because just because of this thing that I'm sitting on a wheelchair. If there are stairs, if there's it's on the second floor, if it is on the third floor, if it's anywhere in this world, I just want to do it. If I want to do it, then it's my will. I never get ashamed of because of this thing, or get off. I never think that the other property or maybe anything is not accessible. I never take it as a obstacle that I'm not be able to perform just because of this thing. I always take it in a challenging way, that yes, I have to do it no matter what.
Okay. So I got your journey this far. But I have this question that whenever you work with some kind of a disability, whether it's mental disability, whether it's a physical disability, whether it's a financial disability, do you ever face discrimination at your work? Or have you ever faced while you wanted to work somewhere, but there were a lot of politics that he's on wheelchair, people discriminated you ever if that happened in your life?
Yeah, it happened. I'm not going to say that it didn't happen. It happened a lot of times. And but see, yeah, it happened in. I will say that if you're going to say that because of the disability or maybe politics about that thing, that he's on a wheelchair or maybe something like that, yeah, it happened a lot. In the very starting, it happened, and see, people say this thing to you that yes, we are going to give you work or something like that, where they sympathize you and send you back home. But it's
Yeah.
all about I am not going to say that that's the only thing which I'm very proud of also, that I the struggle which I have gone through, it's the same if anybody else would have gone through in such a in for the same field, like for DJing. So all these rejections, maybe in my case, would have been because of the wheelchair. Suppose in somebody's else life, it would have been just because he doesn't have a contact to perform at that venue, maybe. So yes, it happened, and I will also say that it is difficult. It is a little bit difficult with a person who is living his or her life in a situation in which I am right now. It makes it difficult. But I believe that if both the sides, the ones on this sides, the disabled, I will not say the disabled community, I will say differently abled people, should believe that the other people should not affect their thoughts or thinking in such a way. That is more important. And that is the only thing which is going to bring them out of their houses. वो वरना अपने घर
Yeah.
से बाहर नहीं आएंगे. See what exactly happens
Yeah.
with a person who is differently able. That suppose if I'm going to a restaurant, if I want to have dinner with my friends, suppose, or with my family, if I went to that restaurant and if I saw that there are 5 or 6 stairs to go to that restaurant, and if I ask the manager or maybe anyone in the restaurant that can I come up or maybe something like that, and he says that we don't have a lift or we don't have anything, I have two situations. I'm into two situations. I'm the very first one. is the most common one, which happens with all the people who are in a disabled situation. They start feeling ashamed, or maybe they think कि यार मेरे को कैसे मैं जाऊंगा ऊपर या मैं क्या करूंगा. On the other side, you have another one thing, that it's your right. You're living in this. I'm a taxpayer of this country. I'm living over here. I'm a citizen of this country. I have the full rights to go to every single place. I have the full rights to have every single uh, thing which a normal person or maybe anyone has of the right to live. So on the other side, I can ask him that you can call 4 people and pull me up to that restaurant.
Yeah.
So just so it's all about that how you take it. And believe me that with my own experience, I have seen this thing, that yes, it is very much difficult to fight for this disability thing in this country. That yes, things are not accessible, and it's not something that uh, it is not. People are not trying. People are trying it from a very long time. And if we see the rate of change, it's very slow. That yes, it's changing. I'm not saying that it's not changing. People are getting more aware about it. People are more supporting this thing, and they are actually coming together and making everybody live their life to the fullest. But it is very much important on the other side of people also to not fight for it, to show a change to them. That you are,
Yeah.
with my own experience, I'm saying this thing to you, that if to the same restaurant, if you go 4 times and say this thing, that pull me up and take me to the restaurant, I want to have dinner, the fifth time you will find a ramp over there. Believe me, it's
Yeah.
all about it, how you change somebody's
Like
perception or
perspective
perspective
and
towards.
their
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, perspective towards something. I know that there are a lot of people who can't be even get pulled by. They have a lot of sensitive injuries that it is difficult, but it is not impossible. They can be pulled up because of their wheelchair. Because see, if I'm going to ask the same thing with the other person, that make this thing accessible, make this thing accessible, he or she gets reluctant. People get reluctant, that why you are repeating the same thing, and they will give you excuses. But if you show them a way now, that yes, I'm still able to get to your restaurant, now it's your choice that how you want to make it simple for you, not for me. I'm still doing that thing. If you're going to make it simple, it is going to be simple for you as well, but it is going to drastically change my life in a certain. So ये बहुत
Yeah.
जरूरी है that how you take things. And believe me, whatever you are listening from me, that all the positivity and everything, it didn't came in such a snap of time. It took a lot of time, going
A
through
lot of
those
time.
depressing situations, going through those situations where I was eating myself, that why this thing has happened with me. But suddenly when I started seeing things in a positive way, जब एक segment ऐसा आया कि मेरे को I I was not able to see any situation in a negative way. I was just seeing everything going in my life in a positive way. And yes, it was full of um, struggles, full of obstacles. But once I started getting overcoming them, then I believe that this is the more this is the more beautiful part of life rather than the other side. So it's all about that how you take things. It's more important. Yeah.
Okay. So in the process of when this accident happened and when you were at home, so what was the reaction from the society you got?
I'm so
Except of
sorry.
sympathy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your voice is coming not properly. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible now.
Yeah. In the beginning of your tough phase, when this accident happened, so except of sympathy, what other reaction do you receive from the society and from your neighbors, from your friends?
So when you get into this kind of an injury, the very first thing which you get most affected by is sympathy only. That everybody sees
Yeah.
you, it's in a bechara feel that iske saath hi kyun ho gaya, and the other things. Second thing, if I will say that I faced from the society was uh, they sympathize you more and more, which makes your life more difficult. That matlab they I will say that they they get overprotective. I don't know why. They see you into a very over, that it's a fragile thing, or maybe Bechara, and what he has done into his life, that why he's into such kind of a bad thing or something like that. That is the only thing which actually get like which actually affects a person. And the other thing, if I will say, is that uh, it is more people see into such a way that uh, this is something, the end of your life, or maybe you are not going to do anything in your life. You get into a situation where you're not able to walk, or maybe in other people's case that they are even not able to move their hands. I've met people who are more hardworking than me, who are
Yeah.
more uh, into the whole journey of mine, that who are more suffering than me. I'm still say that I'm still blessed that uh, I, I respect those people, that they're still overcoming their problems. They are still living their lives. So don't sympathize anyone. Don't if somebody has got into this kind of situation, it is nothing that he or she has done something wrong, or maybe something like that. It is a part of life. It is something. मेरी लाइफ में कुछ डिफिकल्टी है, किसी और की लाइफ में कुछ और डिफिकल्टी है. Maybe a
Yeah.
person who is not paralyzed is getting more suffered than me. I know people who are there who they are getting more suffered than me. I'm still so it's all about that everybody's living their life, and you should respect everybody is living that how they are living their life, and you should not get the other person get into such a situation that where he or she starts believing that I'm a burden on me or on my family, or maybe in such a way, or the people who are into these kinds of situation should not get, if I believe that they should not get affected by somebody else's thought. Because
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, if somebody is saying something to you, it's his or her perception towards you, and if you're adopting that perception without thinking about it, कि अगर मेरे को कोई ये बोल रहा है कि ये बेचारा है, फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, अगर मेरे को किसी ने बोला कि ये बेचारा है, और मैं उस चीज को अगर लेके अगर अपने आप को सही में सोचने लग जाऊंगा मैं बेचारा हूं, तो आई एम अफेक्टिंग माई लाइफ बिकॉज ऑफ समबडीज एल्स थॉट. तो इसलिए बोलते हैं कि दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या सोचेंगे लोग. आप मैं किसी की परसेप्शन नहीं चेंज कर सकता, मैं किसी का थॉट प्रोसेस नहीं चेंज कर सकता, और मैं सामने वाले पर्सन को ना ही गलत बता रहा हूँ ना ही ठीक बता रहा हूँ. इट्स हिज और हर परसेप्शन टुवर्ड्स मी, और एनी सिचुएशन. And it's something everybody has their own everybody has their own rights to think about a situation or about a person. But on the other side, मैं अगर if I have to give advice to people, it's your choice that whether you want to take it or not take it. आप पहले सोचो कि किसी और का थॉट आपके लिए कितना फ्रूटफुल है, या इट इज गोइंग टू ब्रिंग यू इनटू अ सिचुएशन वेयर यू आर गोइंग टू बी इनटू अ डिप्रेसिंग सिचुएशन और सैडनेस और समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो डोंट
Yeah.
थिंक अबाउट इट. अगर आप ये अगर और अगर if somebody is actually talking good for you, then actually adopt that thought. But before, think about it, that what the other person is saying about you and how it is going to affect your mental and mental process, that how you're going to take your life after you perceive that thought. So that's the more important thing.
Okay. So, do you ever feel helpless in your life?
I don't feel helpless now. Never.
Okay.
Never.
That's
I don't
short
have any
answer.
regret. Yeah, I never feel helpless, and I never feel that I don't have any regrets as well. Never.
Okay. So, enough of your accident and all your weakness thing. We'll shift to your career now. Like your career related questions. I have some. So, according to you, what are some skills that if a beginner DJ should know, according to you, to become
Uh,
successful?
just know your music. That's the most important thing for a DJ. If you know your music, that what you are playing, then you don't need any skill. See, right now all the equipments and everything have made everything so much easy that you don't think. But still, it's an art. That I believe that DJing is an art. It doesn't come like that. You have
Okay.
to you have to be into such kind of a situation, or it's like a painter paints a painting, a DJ makes his or her set, that it's a journey altogether when you do it. So to any beginner DJ, I just want to say, know your music, because every other thing is technical. But if you don't know your music, that what you're going to do it, how you're going to put a journey on the stage, it's nothing.
Okay. So, what, according to you, is the most rewarding part of a successful DJ or being a DJ?
Most rewarding part of a DJ, it's his or her crowd, man. Like it's the crowd. It's a crowd which you earn. Which it's the only reward of a DJ. I believe, yeah.
Okay.
It's the only crowd. Yeah.
So, I have a question from the viewers. Like, we have
Yeah.
some viewers.
Yeah.
I have a question from them, and it's Manikaran. This is the question. Is the question visible to you?
Yeah. It says that, sir, how keep ourselves motivated, especially in diverse situation. I have already mentioned that first of all, if you are into this kind of a situation, you should first of all never get affected by somebody else's thought, never, and never get yourself projected by by seeing that how the other person is seeing you. मतलब मैं अपने आप को अगर उस चीज के प्रोजेक्ट अपने आप को ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट करूंगा कि मेरे को दूसरा बंदा कैसा देखना चाह रहा है, अगर मैं भी अपने आप को वैसे ही देखना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा, then I'm going to end my life. I will never be going to get over things. It's your life, it's your happiness. If you are happy into a situation, you should stay happy because it's everybody's life. It's your life. You should live it to the fullest. Never get affected by somebody else's thought. Never get affected by somebody else's vision. That's the only way to get motivated in these kinds of situations. Till the time I am happy, if I'm doing something, and suppose if it is wrong according to somebody else also, but if I'm getting happiness, and so you should only think about your happiness. That's the most important thing. About your family, about yourself, and about the very close friends which care for you. That's the only happiness you should seek for. And I will also say that get affected by the thoughts of your family and friends also to a certain extent, where you believe that after that it is going to affect your mental health, or if it is going to put you into a situation where you are not going to live your life, you are going to get into yourself into a box where you are not getting out of it. You're just thinking a single thought again and again. Then you're going to ruin yourself. Then you are going to put yourself into a situation where it's all darkness and nothing else.
Yeah.
On the other side, if you're doing this thing to yourself, then be generous to other people also, whosoever you see. Don't just think about then your thought process should be both the sides. Don't invade somebody else's privacy or maybe somebody else's life to that extent कि आप उसको भी उतना ज़्यादा affect करो. So I know it's very difficult. It is very easy to say that, but it's a human. I also see sometimes. Then I also get that thought. It should not be there. So you should live your life and let others live their life in the same way. Yeah.
Okay. So what techniques do you actually use to engage a listener while your show?
What technique I engage to?
Yeah, to engage a good listener in your show. Yeah.
It's a journey, man. It's not a technique. When you are on the stage, then you are on the stage. Then you don't feel anything. You are into that feel. You are into that kind of a journey in that very moment. There's no technique to that. It comes from inside. It's totally a different feeling.
Okay. So this is the second last question I'm asking you. Do you ever mocking, bullying, or trolling, like online or offline?
What's your question? If you have ever done?
No, not. Do you have ever faced mocking, trolling, or bullying, whether online or offline?
No, I never faced it. Not bullying, not trolling as well. Trolling sometimes maybe, but not in that. I actually never had. I never let the other person invade into my life. Never. So I never get myself into that kind of a situation where I get trolled or maybe bullied or maybe something like that. Never got bullied. Maybe because of my nature in such a way. But I've seen people getting bullied, also trolled also. I see a lot of posts sometimes because of, but not specifically it ever came to me. It never came to me. Touch wood, and I believe that it never came to me in such a way. I see people doing it sometimes to other people or maybe to the whole community, but it never came to me directly. Never.
Okay. So one thing you have never experienced and you want to experience.
I have actually experienced. I've experienced a lot of things in my life, man. Like I don't think that if anything which comes to me now, it's an experience. So every day it's a new life, it's a new experience to me now. So it's nothing that because I've gone through such a such a changing time of my life where I've learned everything. I believe that still it's a learning process. I know that I've only gone through 10% or maybe 5%, but now every day is an experience to me. So it's all learning every single day. It's nothing that I have to experience something else. I've seen the darkness. I've seen the most happiest thing, and still I'm doing it. And I don't seek for those things, but yes, I experience every single day.
Okay. So with these, my questions are over. So is there anything you want to say to our audience and you want to tell
I
them
always
or
say that.
any advice or suggestion?
No, I like in the very starting also I said this thing. I didn't started my when you asked me that would you like to explain that what this thing is all about, why this session is happening. I didn't say that I'm a paralyzed person sitting on a wheelchair living my life to this thing to that. I'm just living a normal life. This is a difficult situation which I'm going through. Maybe somebody else would have been going through more difficult situation, less difficult situation. It's everybody's degree according to their to themselves. तो मैं सबसे whenever I talk to anyone, I always say this thing that try to be happy, try to live your life. If a difficult situation is coming to you, don't take it as a negative thing. It's a positive thing which is happening in your life, because without challenges, life is nothing. It's nothing. And
Yeah.
believe me, there would not be a happiness to your life if there's no challenge in your life. So it's always if you will not see darkness, then you will never be able to see the brighter side too. So live
Yeah.
your life, live it to the fullest, be happy. That's the only thing. And on the other side, never never try to get into somebody else's shoe. Never get to such an extent where you are hurting somebody else's feeling, and never put yourself into such kind of a situation where you are affecting a whole mass of society or maybe a whole lot of people in a single go. Let other live
Yeah.
their life and live your life to the fullest, because we are here to live a life. That's the only thing. And don't put yourself into these kind of different things which we always do, that just invading somebody else's life, or maybe making our life in such a way that we are getting more concerned about other people's life and we are not seeing our life. So just be happy, do your struggle, do your hustle, try to achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life, because there's nothing impossible in this world if you really want to do it. And I'm one of the, you can see me, I believe this thing, I live this thing every single day. There's nothing impossible. So just keep doing it. That's if you just go through every single path which is coming in front of you, and uh, just be generous towards whatever you have and whatever you're living for. That's the most important thing. That's the only message which I want to give everyone.
That was really great to listen to you and your life journey. And it's 8:40 right now, and we'll end this session right now. And thank you so much, sir, for coming
Thank you
on
so much.
Talk
Thank you so
Show.
much, Nana, for having me. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And
Thank you so
best
much.
of luck for your organization, and keep doing the good work. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
everyone, for coming on Story of Souls. You will get this live session on YouTube as well as on Facebook. And you have Amit sir's ID if you want to talk about something. He'll be more than happy to answer you. And it was really good having a very good audience. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to the moon, the family. Credit cards and scams, getting the licks in the